Hey guys, what's up? So I said I'd do a video on how to use a fight stick or like preferred grips for a fight stick, specifically for Colossus because he was considering getting the one for Switch. So going over the grips real quick. So you were talking about using what we call a wine glass grip, which is taking the stick just like this. You can either use it like this, or you can use it like this, with the two fingers down behind. The only problem with this grip that I find to be evident is you have to completely turn your hand around like this in order to get the back direction. And obviously it's going to be easier because I have a square gate ring. I don't have an octagonal ring, which you need. You need one. You can't do anything with a square gate. It's just bad. So with wine glass grip, well, 4-finger wine glass grip, or 2-finger, depending on what you call it. You have to like hook your finger around to get a correct back motion. Like you can see here on Tekken, I'm getting the back motion, but it's with me hooking my finger around. If you do it comfortably, like this, you can see I'm getting like down back. So it's really hard to use this grip to do backdashes, which is very important for fighting games. But the pro is that the wine glass grip has is really easy forward motions. Hold on, I'm waiting for my camera to stop being stupid. Really? Jeez, there we go. Really good forward motion. Just use the 2 fingers. Easy quarter circles. Of course, I can't do them well on this anyway because, again, I don't have an octagonal ring. Again, only problem is it's going to rub on this on the side of your pinky, so you have to be careful. And it really presses down on it, so you can't really rest your hand. You have to like keep it in the air, which is why I don't like this grip like at all. I tried it and it feels bad. Then you have 3-finger wine glass grip, which is much more comfortable because it rests on the meat of your hand on the side here, and you can curl your fingers around. And then forward motion's great. Really easy forward motion. And believe it or not, this actually works better than the standard wine glass grip in terms of back motion, because you can get it reliably just by curving your fingers around a little bit. Which is great. It's a great compromise if you still want to use wine glass grip just because it feels comfortable. It's not for me, but this is the one I'm probably going to rock for a while. It just feels nice. I'll have to get used to it, but really good forward motion. Quarter circles are easy. Half circles and all that nonsense. So then you have the claw grip, which is what we do with these 3 fingers here. And instead of doing like you do with wine glass, here then move, or here then stay here, and then move it like this. You take the 3 fingers and you put them here, and you rest your fingers here, and then you just claw it like this. The only problem with this is it's going to rely a lot on thumb strength. You generally don't curve it around on this one. You have to use like all thumb strength, and I don't like this grip. It feels too fragile, and it just feels too disconnected. Forward motion is pretty good. The quarter circles are a little tough in some regards, but it rolls right off the fingers, and so it feels nice, especially because the stick turns. Let's see, anything else I'm forgetting? There are a couple people who do overhand like this, or but it's basically the same as claw. You have to rely on thumb a lot to do backdashes, which again is very important. Forward motion's alright. You're going to use more of the side of your hand. Let's see. There is 4-finger grip. But backdashing becomes pretty hard. For whatever reason, 3-finger wine glass grip is just really easy to backdash with. Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to because I'm used to pad. I don't play on stick, but I want to because it's nice and it makes everything more accurate. But again, one thing you need to do is you need to make sure you're getting an octagonal ring, because right now I have a square ring in. It only goes these 4 directions, and you need the others. You can't play without a definitive forward lock. I don't have one, so it just slides all around. and you need that. And it depends on what game you're going to be playing, obviously, but in my opinion, you have to have a square ring. You can't play without one. So buttons. So generally, this is the Hori Rep 4, as you can see. So generally, it'll go in a 4-button layout. And in most fighting games, you'll have punches up here, and then you have kicks down here. These don't take a whole lot of force to do anything. I have the default buttons on here, so they're pretty sensitive. I'm going to replace these probably for nicer buttons, make it look a little bit more stylized. But it's great. You just need to tap them, and it'll do what you want. This is easy. Yeah, simple stuff. And then start button here. And the only reason I'm going over this stuff is because it's the model that is going to be on the Switch. Home buttons and stuff are on the side here, as you can see. And then you have like turbo switches and stuff right here. Place for chords. The model I got was used, so the place for storing chords, this thing is not super well put on, but I'm probably going to replace it. And there's a little slot right here for the cord to go through, so when you have the cord out, you just pop it in, cord goes out through here, and into the system. The cord's pretty long. It's great. This is a great pad. Just make sure to keep it clean. I got the white one because I just thought it looked slick. I think the biggest thing is you need to find a grip that works for you, but you need to experiment with others to make sure you're not like messing yourself up. Let's see. I don't think I'm forgetting everything. That's pretty much it. If you have any questions, go ahead and just let me know. But that's all the grips. That's all the buttons. General maintenance for your stick. You pretty much just want to keep it clean. Make sure the springs are all good. Yeah, that's it. So if you have any more questions, let me know, and I'll get to it. Or if you want me to make a video on how to do stuff with stick, it's fine. Alright, see you guys.